2 of Bundesliga. Devastating from the European Champions League winners and reigning Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich last week. They really got off to an unbelievable start. Now, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means that we'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again. Also, if you press the link in the description, that will take you over to all our articles at sportsbookreview.com. And there's plenty to be had over there. There's parlays from Alex and Tan and Dave. And obviously Martin Green, who's obviously a journalist, so his writing's going to be top draw, but there's plenty other sports for you as well. Tan and Alex, welcome, gentlemen. Alex, I'll come to you first. We expected Bayern to get off to a good start, but in that manner?
Yeah, in that manner. It was a crazy game. Unbelievable, perfect. It seems like they didn't finish the season. They are still
machine
going.
Machine.
Yeah, scoring machine, They are going all in. It's like they want to break all the records this season. From the first game, I think that I'm seeing them better this season than the last season. I don't know, like that. I think that this season they will be even better. So if you took them for Champions League, I think that that's a great set of odds. And you mentioned that when we did the futures, I think that they will easily win the title in the Bundesliga. And I think that the matches with the Bayern will be very entertaining all the season long.
Okay, Tan, you had a good week as well last week in the Bundesliga, but you took off a bet of the draw, and it came up as a draw. A plus 250 has not been put on your record.
See, Tancredi is right even when he's wrong. It's unbelievable.
So true.
Unbelievable.
Should we have a little look at Tan? Listen, let's have a little look at that record, please, Freddie. So we're going to, this is it. So Alex, 4 units, 2 wins, 1 loss, and obviously 1 push. A plus 0.52. We're liking these pluses, by the way. Tancredi, 4 units, 3 wins, 1 loss at plus 1.62. That would be another plus 250 on top of that if it is stuck to his guns. Flash, 2 wins, 2 draws, but they're all pluses. So 0.1, I wipe my mouth, and the parlay let us down. Frankfurt, and they will not be having any of my money for the rest of the season. And our total plus 1.24 units to start off the season. I'm going to come straight in with you, Alex, and we're going to go with Hertha at plus 130, draw plus 260, Frankfurt plus 200. And while Alex is talking, anyone else in the chat, remember, you're our third guest. Get your selections, your leans, your questions, get them in the chat, and we can go straight on to Hertha.
Yeah, first I want to thank one of my followers from for this T-shirt, Tiny Dong. So it just came to me yesterday.
It is a gift?
Yes. Do you not get gifts?
Come on, guys.
Do you not get gifts?
Really? I mean, I'm giving you a different shirt every goddamn weekend, and you send a shirt gift to Alex and not to me? I'm going.
Jealousy, honestly, jealousy is not a good trait on you. Not a good trait. We're happy that Alex is getting a shirt. Looks like you're going to have to grow into it, though.
I'm not happy. You are happy.
I'm always happy. Listen. I'm always happy when others are benefiting from Tan's work. Come on in, Hertha. We ain't got time to mess about here because I love this bet.
I love this bet. This is one of my 4th selections, and I'm trying to start this week in style with the Friday winner. I love Fridays in general. The first match of the week in Bundesliga. I remember you were saying, if you remember last year, that the match is on TV and all the players will try to appear to show off and stuff like that. So no, it's not because of that. But I loved Hertha against Werder Bremen. It was an impressive win on the road, and they kicked their season on style with a 4-1 victory. I was very disappointed with Eintracht, but a bit unlucky, to be honest. Off the woodwork, 1-on-1 with a keeper, missed big opportunities. That doesn't mean after this 1-1 draw against Armenia, that doesn't mean I will stop fading Armenia. No, I will fade them week in and week out. That was just unlucky, and the luck is part of the game, as I like to say. So, Alex Classic for me at 1.85. I think that we'll see plenty of goals here, both into score and over 2.5 goals at 1.85.
Okay, I just like don't complicate Hertha win at plus 130. I think Frankfurt they were too slow, too sloppy. For me, I'm happy to go with Hertha. Tan?
I'm completely with that. Hertha were impressive in the first game, as much as Eintracht were disappointing. Okay, it was the first game. This doesn't mean that the story will unfold in that way. But at least it's giving the idea that in this segment, in this portion of season, this month, they are approaching in a different way. Hertha just signed John Jairo Cordoba, Colombian. He arrived, he was on the bench. Piontek doesn't score, he walk on and he scores. This is putting some
pressure on Piontek.
How do you say in English? Pepper
Competition
on the
for place. Yeah, listen, competition for places.
You put something on the tail. There is that expression, that kind of expression.
It's like salt on the wound, you know?
So, no, it's not that. Well, in Italy, we say pepper on the tail when you are like putting pressure on someone.
Right, so you're going for Hertha, Tan?
Stop rushing him, please.
I'm not listening to like pin the towel on the donkey and put salt in the wound.
You should give him a break. Come on.
He's had a break. He had 20 minutes. And those of you who are just joining us, by the way, you got 60 watching and only 11 thumbs up. Put the thumbs up for the gentleman, please. This is a back-to-back show because we've already done Serie A, so you didn't catch that. Then go over and have a good look because there's some absolute cracking bets. So you agree with me, Tan?
Jack Pancake is saying that Frankfurt will nab Jovic on loan from Madrid on deadline day. Yeah, but there is still plenty of time till deadline day.
Yeah, they need more than that. So, Tan, you're going with Hertha at plus 130,
yes,
yeah?
I'm going with that. Yes, you need to have now something more to say about Hertha. You have to pay me fries. So I go just with Hertha. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I'll come back to you now, and I'll give you a milkshake as well, which is Augsburg at plus 600. We've got the draw at plus 380. Dortmund, they cruised as well at minus 200.
Obviously here, and not only in honor of the shirt of Alex, that I didn't get, but Alex got. Obviously, it's
this
hard.
Is the third, and to put some salt on the wound. This is the first one that I did.
Don't tell him that, Alex.
Mamma mia! I so hate you. I so damn hate you, really. I so hate you. So to go with Hertha. No, not with Hertha. Hertha was previous game. Obviously, yeah. I will just pronounce all the prediction about Dortmund with this angry mood. So obviously, nobody can go against Dortmund after what we saw in the previous week, and especially against Augsburg. Even though odds on Dortmund to win are just too low, I just think that as it happened already last week, that we saw Borussia Dortmund prevailing even more in the second half, with Haaland scoring a brace and even dictating and dominating the game even more. So I believe it will be even this time around. So if I had to pick, I go, and it is one of my top 5 picks. I pick over 1.5 goals in the second half. Did you understand rightly? Over 1.5 goals in the second half.
Yeah, but listen, by the time I get to putting up that graphic, you've probably changed your mind. I'm actually going to go with Dortmund to win and over 2.5. A little bit more confidence over here, Alex.
Listen, thank God that I'm not next to Tan right now, because he will kill me with his bare hands. Yeah,
I will just narcotize you.
You can mute him now for the next 2 minutes, okay? Because I'm talking about Dortmund, and I got a T-shirt with Dortmund, so this is why I'm allowed to speak with Dortmund. Yeah, fantastic from BFB. absolutely amazing team going forward, and we expected that win against Gladbach, because again, Gladbach, it's one of their favorite opponents in the league, and again, I'm expecting a lot of goals in this one. I think that Augsburg can find the back of the net against Dortmund here, so I'm going over 3 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.9. So in case of 3 goals is a push, in case of 4 goals is a win. But Haaland, Sancho, and the youngsters, Reina, Bellingham, absolutely stunning. Also, I liked Meunier, and obviously Hazard. Reus is not 1000% fit, so I think that again he will be benched. But still, this absolutely sensational team going forward. And Akanji demonstrated that again his consistency at the back is unreal. If they would also manage to keep how you say the one that they sell to Inter, Hakimi, I think that still they wouldn't have the chance to compete with Bayern, but they are the only team right now that they can compete with Bayern. So over 3 on the Asian handicap for me at 1.9, but I love the both of your bets. Also Dortmund and over 2.5. Also over 1.5 in the second half.
Yeah, and the beauty is, Alex, that Dortmund cannot. Their intensity has got to be up there with Bayern's. They've got to take a leaf out of Bayern's book, because they've got to try and keep tails. Listen, we know it's not going to happen, because even in the head-to-heads, we know that Bayern will put them to the sword. But they've got to go at it. And I think, yeah, I'm happy with Wolfsburg getting a goal, but I think this could easily be 2-3-1, if not more. Anyway, listen, Leverkusen last week, 0-0, had their chance. A little bit disappointed, a little bit toothless. They're at plus 220 at home, draw plus 275, and Leipzig at plus 135. Alex, is that Leipzig price? Is that attracting you?
Yeah, it's attracting me, and I will play it. Leverkusen didn't show against Wolfsburg. They will probably struggle against Leipzig. Leipzig in full action in the first week, 3-1 against Mainz. They are not missing Timo Werner there. But I see that the Leverkusen are missing Kai Havertz. So this is the difference between the two squads. I think that Leipzig's price right now at 2.25 is very attractive, and I think that this is the best value bet of the week.
Wow, best value bet, Tan, is Leipzig away at plus 125 now. Yesterday it was 135, so the money's coming for them.
Exactly. Just pick it as soon as you can. When I saw those odds on Leipzig to win away, I felt so mad that I wanted to receive a shirt from some of my followers, but that didn't happen. So I said they will have to pick the odds if I don't pick the shirt. Totally. Could be the odds of the week in Bundesliga. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay. You see on one side one team that is producing football, the other side one team that is struggling to produce football. No-brainer. Leipzig to win.
Okay, I left it alone, to be honest, but I mean, I think you two might have just switched me on. I won't put it in my officials. Well, I might just do that. But anyway, Bielefeld at plus 180, draw plus 260, and Koln at plus 155. Is there any difference between these two teams?
Okay, it's a good point from point of view. It's a very leveled. It's made more leveled by the approach that we saw from Arminia Bielefeld. Honestly, it wasn't expectable that they would start so confident. And I believe that at least we have to understand where is the limit, where it is just the confidence of the team spirit, or actually that it is the consequence of football that they are producing. So not just the way their mind is oriented at the moment, and it is upgrading their level. But I think that the moment it can last. The odds on the three options, Arminia to win, Koln to win, draw, they are all pretty good. So that's why I'm going for double chance, and it is in my top 5 picks, double chance Arminia to win or draw. Because even in these ways, You can find it even at 1.60 European odds. It depends where you can, in which bookmaker you go. And 1.60 for that home double chance, considering what we saw in the first game, it's pretty valuable.
Okay, Alex, you said that you're going to be fading Bielefeld as much as you possibly can. Is this a game that you're going to do that?
Yes, absolutely. I know that everybody on the chat, also Sean MCK, also someone else said that, Ibrahim said that Köln are literally walking Alex classic team, so we can expect both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in this match. But I think that the value is with Köln here, and I'm taking them with draw bet at 1.96. I think the odds are right now the best on the market with the Unibet, 1.9 with Bet365. So shop around for your odds. I think that yes, FC Köln are not a team to trust, but I will fade Armenia all the way till the, I don't know. Even if I lose, I will fade them.
Yeah,
because
I get that.
I don't know. I have a feeling about this Armenia side. So, and at the end of the day, FC Köln with huge history at their back, huge Bundesliga experience, good squad, decent squad, struggling to keep clean sheets. But this is why everybody is saying, and this is why we won so much money with the Alex Classic when Köln are playing, right? But they are producing football. This is what I love about Köln. They are producing football, and I love to watch them. So this is why I'm going to play them with draw bet at 1.9, 1.96.
Okay, next one is a strange old game. It's Monchengladbach. I'm coming to you first, Alex. Monchengladbach at -200, the draw at +380, and Union at +650. Is there any value in maybe a double chance of the visitors?
Is a value on +1 on the Asian handicap at 2.23. So imagine them. Also, let's say that the best value is +1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.7 right now. I think that it will be a cagey match. I think that Union will go to defend with all their powers. I think that Gladbach are wounded right now after the 3-0 defeat against Dortmund. They will want to show up. I will not even put no one of the both teams to score here at 1.95 because they were so shaky in that defense, Gladbach. And Union are not scoring.
Organized.
Yeah, very organized, and let's not say that they are a scoring machine, but they are decent going further, going in attack. So I think that 1.95 represents good value for both teams to score. I think that 1.7 represents great value plus 1.5 on the Asian handicap on Union Berliner. And given the fact that some of the most important Gladbach players like Mbolo, like Zakaria are missing due to injuries, like Paulson also, Lazaro. So yeah, I think that plenty of value on that plus 1.5.
Okay, Tan, are you happy with the home side at -200? That's like a bit of your price, isn't it?
Not one of my top 5 picks this game, but still, Bundesliga is the league. I will repeat it probably this every week. Is the league where at every round you can pick at least 3 games where you can choose between both teams to score or over 2.5 goals, and this is one of at least 3 games. For the reason that they started so badly, both of them, they will not make too much of pre-tactics or pre-game strategy. The defenses are shaky, so I see goals coming. Exactly because I'm not sure about the both teams to score, but I could go with that. But anyway, I prefer to pick the over 2.5 goals, which is anyway a decent safe odds. It's approximately 165 in European odds, whatever you find. But anyway, belongs to that bucket of the each week at least 3 goals game in Bundesliga.
Okay, well, this next game, I just put a complete line for it straight away. Mainz at +130, draw +250, and Stuttgart at +210. Good to have Stuttgart back 10.
Yes, indeed, and it is the other game for me, even if it's not to these two part of my top 5 picks, but it is the other game as well that is part of that bucket of the over 2.5 goals. Just the shaky defending, just that very Bundesliga energetic but a bit careless playing. Entertaining, but depends also what is the kind of entertainment you are looking. Entertainment not about tactics, but about action and things happening. So over 2.5 goals also in Mainz Stuttgart. Same more or less odds, European odds than Gladbach Union at 165 more or less.
Alex, do we see Stuttgart getting away here, or Mainz are going to be a little bit too streetwise for them?
To be honest, this is a draw kind of type of match. Again, draw with goals, and you can go draw and both teams to score again with a very small stake on that. The draw is at 3.6. The goals with draw is at 5.5. Wow. So I think that this is the type of game. I think that 1-1, 2-2 type of match. Both of them struggle at the back. Both of them have this tendency to give away spaces. We've seen that in the first round, and I don't think that something will change for this round. They both lost, so for sure they will try to win their first game of the season. Yeah, I think that there is plenty of value there. Draw with goals.
Okay.
Why are laughing?
No, sorry, because it popped out while you were talking.
What popped out?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I know it has no context, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic just wrote, "I tested negative to COVID yesterday and positive today. No symptoms whatsoever. COVID had the courage to challenge me. Bad idea."
He's off his head. He's off his head. Anyway, listen, we'll stay with you, Tan, because obviously you put up Schalke as one of your surprise teams, as did I, but for opposite reasons. Now Schalke at plus 150, draw plus 250, and Werder at plus 185. Now we've got Werder, who underachieved last year and got by with the skin of their teeth, and this year I've got Schalke being the new Werder.
So you have Werder to win?
No, I'm leaving this game well alone. Listen, these are two imposters, these two teams.
Yeah, you are pretty right about that. It's not part of my top 5. Even if I thought that Schalke could have a bit of hope in this season, definitely didn't think in that game. In fact, my bet on over 2.5 goals in the second half against Bayern was right. Obviously, I was not expecting 8-0. I believe it's not part of my top 5 picks because there are two imposters. But it was too much, that 8-0. It was too much. Too much for not coming back. Actually, even for Werder, losing 4-1 at home, it's too much. But no, come on, that 8-0 is something that stays in.
But it could have been bigger than that. I mean, they defended. They didn't even close down. Their appetite is killed off. So listen, you might as well say, line through that. Their season starts this week. I think they're going to struggle to score goals.
But it can be. There must be a kind of reaction. Nastasic, the captain and the main defender, which is one of the few good ones that is there, might have his last game with Schalke because
head injury.
Is he out, Alex?
He's out.
He's definitely out. He's definitely out.
Well,
okay, so
I wouldn't put anyone off Werder Bremen draw no bet, or Werder double jump.
I would go, but it's not part of my top 5.
No,
picks.
nor mine.
But if I'm risking with something, I would go with Schalke to win because there must be a reaction.
Yeah, that's a big risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you're going to have to desert this Schalke business. I promise you. But they are going to be absolutely awful, Tan.
Come on, guys. Send him a Schalke t-shirt for Tan, please.
Come on. with Raul number, please. Raul number. And
yeah, right.
Yes. I don't need to know your size, though, Tan. What size? S?
XS.
Excess or excess
exactly.
fabric.
Excess.
Okay, Alex. Schalke versus Werder.
I think that you should get a Schalke t-shirt with Ibisevic, with Vedad Ibisevic.
Raul, I was Raul.
Raul is dead in football. Come on.
You are dead in football. Not
Okay, well, listen, before we go to Alex, Ibrahim said, Flash, what was the worst beating your team ever received? I think we got done, when I was at Southampton, I think we got done 8-0 away at Everton. I think Gary Speed, God rest his soul, I think he got a hat-trick that day. But also, I was cup tied, so I was in the stand, but as a Premier League side, we got done by Cambridge in the FA Cup, I think maybe 3 or 4-0. And funnily enough, that season, we actually finished third in the Premier League, or in the old First Division that's now
Question
the Premier
to
League.
you. Question to you.
Yes,
Flash.
Tan.
When you received that 8-0, the following week,
Yeah.
there was a reaction that was bringing above your level. I mean, your team.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I think.
saying. It's
Yeah,
too
I mean,
much.
I think the week after we got beat 6-0, so we did great. No, yeah, of course there's a reaction. Normally the manager is knee jerk, and you get a few players that don't play, and the keeper might be dropped. But yeah, I mean, it was just one of them days that it was away at Goodison, and Everton just did everything right on the day. Now, Schalke Werder, please, Alex.
Sean MCK said, and we thank him, that he will send us both a Dundalk FC t-shirt jersey.
I'm waiting for that. Okay. I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna wear it. Come on, Sean. How can I give you my address, though?
But don't worry, send it to me. Send it to me.
No. You know.
Okay, listen, I'll sort Sean Mack out. Don't worry. You can do it each other on Twitter. Make sure you follow Tan, and then Tan can then send wherever you want it. Listen, don't forget, I'm the poor relation here. I'm the one that doesn't get paid for doing this job. I do it all out the kindness of my heart. So anyway, listen, looking at you two with them two t-shirts on. Okay, Schalke versus Werder, please, Alex.
We don't have t-shirts for you. S is too big for your body, so
yeah.
Under S they don't have anything, you know.
No, I know.
So yeah, I'm crazy enough to go for this match.
Are you?
1 unit for over 2.5 goals in the match, because both teams are struggling badly at the back, and I think that we should easily see 3 goals. Some reaction from Schalke, some reaction for Werder, despite Werder being without Rashica and Toprak once again. I still think that we will see at least 3 goals, and over 2.5. You will not see that many times in Bundesliga. Over 2.5 goals is at 1.75, so huge odds for that.
Okay, let's stay with you then, Alex. We've got Hoffenheim at plus 1,200, the draw at plus 650, and the goats of Europe, Bayern at minus 400. How do we get the value? I found a bit of value, but how do you find the value?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't find any value. I don't know. The goal line is at 4 right now.
Yeah.
So over 4 at 1.96. I don't see that happening. I'm seeing a halftime, full time, which is priced at 1.67 with Betfair right now. I'm seeing Bayern and over 2.5. I don't know about both teams to score, to be honest. So I will leave this match all alone, and I will enjoy another impressive victory from Bayern. Not to forget that they are playing tonight with Sevilla for UEFA Super Cup. I think that most of the people on chat are asking us about the prediction from that match and about the lineups and what we think about the lineups. So what we think about the lineups. We are not sure about the lineups. I don't know what is in the mind of Hansi Flick, what team he will I'm sure that he will want to win the match, and I'm sure that Bayern will leave the trophy, but what is doing down there?
I'm waiting for my turn to speak.
Which you could be waiting a long time, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm moving.
You know that because after that we cannot speak till the end of the show, because you will be on top of fire all the way. You know, so this is why I'm taking so much. Skip.
So
Bayern.
all of this was just for skipping. All of this. Okay.
Okay, well, I've gone with Bayern to win and over 3.5 goals at -110. I think this is a 3-1, 4-0, 5. Listen, I'm happy to see the over 3.5.
Last week you went with Bayern win to nil. Why don't you go with the same thing right now?
Because I'm seeing good value on the over 3.5, and if it means that Hoffenheim actually get a breakaway goal, then the 3-1 pays as well.
All right.
Tan.
It's a good way to say it. This is part of my top 5 picks. I don't go with a combo, but anyway, yours is a very solid one. I see that Bayern are not indestructible, even if they looked indestructible against Schalke. Mind, there is no more Thiago Alcantara now. I'm not saying that they will instantly suffer that. I'm not saying that they will totally suffer that. But at some point, that will take a fee on Bayern outcome. Not this time, but they are traveling to Budapest. They are playing tonight the Super Cup. They are traveling back 72 hours later already against Hoffenheim. And Hoffenheim are a team that produce football. Hoffenheim are a team that actually are pumping. It's not someone that is backtracking. It's not someone that has no level. It's someone that can challenge Bayern. I do think that in the end, Bayern challenge, not winning Bayern, but challenge. I think that in the end, Bayern obviously will win, but not that by miles like it was against Schalke, obviously. But all in all, if the question is where I can find the value, your combo is good. But that's why, just easier, I'm going on both teams to score, because I think that can have a break Hoffenheim. And Bayern, anyway, when they are playing football and they are facing someone that is playing football as well, are leaving some chances, few but some chances. So I go with both teams to score, and you can find in European odds at 1.60, which is a safe one.
You can boost that up. We're going with Bayern to win and both teams to score. But listen, you just stick with that. Now I'm going to come to you for the last game. I'll put a line for it. Not interested in these two teams at the moment. And that's Freiburg at +220, draw +250, and Wolfsburg at +130. Tan.
Not part of my top 5 picks, but I'm always going anyway with the tips, even when it is I don't have anything on that. Wolfsburg disappointed me last week. I mean, how can you be even more disappointed now by Wolfsburg? But Wolfsburg disappointed me. Freiburg instead, well, they won at Stuttgart, and all in all, they seemed already to have a good idea of what to do on the pitch. Again, not part of my top 5 picks, but I would say that Freiburg won't lose at home. So I would find anyway some decent value in, we are not talking anymore about Bayern, decent value about home double chance, Freiburg to win or draw, home double chance against Wolfsburg.
Okay, Alex, last game, is it a pass or have you found some value?
It's a pass, but I'm not so disappointed by Wolfsburg. They played after all Leverkusen, and Leverkusen on paper, they have the better squad. And I think that they played for the draw. This is my impression that what Wolfsburg played against Leverkusen. And again, I think that this is a draw match. So at 3.4, I'm leaning towards the draw for this match.
Okay, let's have a look at the picks, please, Freddie. Get them up. Let's have a little look and see how we're doing. We know that we've got off to a good start last week. Alex's picks is Leipzig at +120, Koln, draw no bet at -110, Schalke and Werder under 2.5 goals at -130.
Over 2.5 goals.
Oh, you're going over?
Over. This is what I said.
Schalke and Werder over 2.5 goals. So make sure you see that. We have to have a typo. Hertha, Alex Classic, -120. Now Tancredi, I need like half of like the Bayou Tapestry here. Hoffenheim and Bayern, both teams score -190. Augsburg, Dortmund over 1.5 in the second half at -135. Leipzig +120. Hertha +130. Bielefeld at +190. Mine are...
No, wait.
I know. I knew you was going to say there was something different on there. You just forgot. You just rush. This is why I need you to be like more careful when you send me your selections.
I didn't rush. I send you a different thing.
Oh, thank you.
It's Arminia Bielefeld. It's double chance on Arminia Bielefeld.
Okay. What price is that? Do you know? Or do you want me to sort that out?
I will let you know in just a second, please.
Okay, no worries. Well, listen, I'll just go through mine. If you, Freddie, slip it back up again, please. Okay, I've got Bayern to win and over 3.5 at -110. Dortmund to win and over 2.5 at -110. And Hertha to win at +130. That was going to be my banker. Do I go with banker? Yes, I've got to go with Hertha to win my banker. So that's 2 units on Hertha on Friday night at +130. And I'm also going to add Leipzig there at +135. So I will put that on my... Now, we need to find 2, lads. We need to find 2.
Also, my banker for this week is Hertha, the Alex Classic.
Right.
And also Armenia double chance for 10 is at -200.
-200.
1.5.
Okay, -200. I'll sort all that out. Don't worry. Now, what 2 games? Remember, Bundesliga let us down last week, gentlemen, in our 2-team parlay. Who are we going to put through this week?
Dortmund.
What? Dortmund and over 1.5?
Yeah, Dortmund and over 1.5. Bayern and over 2.5. Simple.
Are you happy with that? Bayern and over 2.5 and Dortmund and over.
As a banker, I would go with Hertha and Arminia. But anyway, it's we are free, so the 2 votes, the majority wins.
The banker, did you mention Armenia?
With banker, I would say Hertha to win and Arminia double chance. I would go.
2 bankers. Have you got 1 banker?
Oh, sorry. Did you ask? You asked 1 banker each. Sorry. No, because Alex mentioned 2. Said Dortmund.
No, no. Alex put 2 forward for the parlay that we're going to put. Remember, we do 2 in each.
Yeah. I know. If I would put 2 for the parlay, I would say Hertha to win and Arminia or a double chance.
Okay, and do you have an individual banker?
Well, the odds on Hertha are very good.
Yeah, they are. So is that a banker?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so the 2-leg parlay that we're going to put through from Bundesliga this week is...
Do you want to ask me once again if I have a banker? Because I think you didn't ask me.
Honestly...
Can you ask 8 times like the 8 goals you have banged in when you were playing with Southampton and they actually were in your goal?
That's a knife in my heart. Dortmund and over 1.5 will be the 2-leg, 2-team parlay from Bundesliga, and Bayern to win and over 2.5. So thanks, Alex, for that. I agree with both of them, and Tan obviously agrees. Now, Sean, if you can get hold of Tan and give him a t-shirt so that we see a happy Tan next week. Listen, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell, and we will notify you. 72 watching, only 35 thumbs up, so on your way out, please press the button. Tomorrow will be La Liga. We have La Liga Lowdown. We have Paco on with Martin Green. They got off to a good start as well, so I mean, that's going to be about 10:45 Eastern time. So make sure you join us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Tan and Alex, enjoy. Alex, I'm loving them new t-shirts. You take care.
Thank you.
And all the articles on